In this video, we're going to show you how to enroll and configure your ELAN handheld remote. This will work whether it's an HR10 or it's an HR30. This enrollment and setup method is the same between the two remotes. So we're going to navigate into our ELAN configurator, and we're going to go down to the Interface tab. First thing we need to do is add a communication device. This communication device that we're going to add is the ELAN HHR handheld remote controller. We're going to right-click Communication Devices to add new. We're going to select HHR controller from the list here. Select that, hit OK, and you'll notice that it populates underneath our communication devices tree here. So from here, it's ready to unbox the remote. So go ahead and get the remote out of the box. You'll notice that there is a little plastic door on the bottom of the remote that comes off with a push of a button from the back of the remote. There is an integration note detailing this with pictures exactly how to do this. Once you've got the door open, you're going to notice there's a little micro USB. You're going to plug one end of the included USB cable into the remote, the other side into your computer, and the remote is going to wake up and you're going to see something that says enter password on the screen. So go ahead and enter 3526 and hit enter. And when doing that, you're going to see something that pops up on your screen. It says correct, USB active. You'll hear a noise indicating from your computer that it's recognized a USB drive. So there's a storage device inside this remote. Once we've got that set up, now if we right click the HHR controller, we've got an option that says configure attached HHR. So we're going to go ahead and select that. The AP type we're going to leave as default. SSID, we'll put in the name of the network there, the wireless network. And then passphrase, we're going to enter in the password for the network. Down in this IP address section, this should look familiar like when we were setting the static IP address for our ELAN controllers. So we're going to set a static for the remote control. We're going to configure the net mask of the network. Then we're going to enter in the IP address of the gateway. And again, this is the router when we talk gateway. And then we need the IP address of the ELAN controller itself. This is why it's very important that the ELAN controller, whether it be an SC100 or an SC300, has a static address. Once we got all those set, we're going to hit Save Configuration. You're going to get a window that prompts you to disconnect the USB from your remote. You do that, go ahead, OK. You're going to see the remote goes downloading. It's going to go through a download sequence. And once it's done, it will pop up underneath your interface devices here. It's going to pop up with the name of the remote, whether it be an HR10 or an HR30, and then and the IP address that it's at. From here now, it's very easy to configure the remote. We need to tell it what zones do we want to control with this remote. Most people think that you can just do media with our ELAN remotes. But we can do media, we can do climate, we can do lighting. In this interface section, we can click on media, and we've got these two boxes. This is similar to how we were configuring the touch panels or the mobile devices in the other video. We've got all of our available zones and then all of our selected. So these are the only two selected for control on this specific remote. If I want to remove one, simply highlight it to remove it. If I want to add something, I highlight it from the available pages and bring it over to the selected pages. Once we hit apply, there's going to be a brief couple second download as it's writing that to the remote, and you're good to go.